forgot what I was going to say. I always knew that I had a special son. But after the story that I'm going to relate, I realized that I had a very special son. The story comes from Mrs. Bday, guidance counselor at Friends Academy. And she tells a story. We were in there meeting with her for her recommendations for college with Barry. And she told us a story that occurred a year ago that Barry had never mentioned to me. And the story goes like this. His class, which was, I think, the sophomore class, was planning to have a party at one of the students' homes. And so Barry's mother decided to call just to make sure that everything was on the up and up and there were going to be appropriate guardians and people watching over things. And it turned out that she got a hold of the parents, and the parents didn't know anything about the party. So as a result, the party was canceled, and the whole class, sophomore class, 83 kids, 87 kids, the whole class were really down on Barry. And not only on Barry, but on his mother also. And so what they did was to, over a period of weeks, constantly take Barry's sneakers and hide them. So he never had a chance to do what he was supposed to be doing with his sneakers. Eventually he said, all right, I'm going to go and I'm going to have to do something to protect my honor, my reputation, and to get respect for my class. And so he went to Meeting House. Now there's a Meeting House in the Friends religion. Once a week they would meet at a Meeting House. Meeting House was a separate building right across the street. It seated about 300, 400 people. They were seated around a square on 2 levels. Tradition had it that for about a half an hour, everybody would sit silently. This is 300 students and about 75 teachers. And everybody sits silently for 1 hour, for half an hour. At the end of the half an hour, kids will then, if spirit moves them, would get up and say what they have to say. Tradition had it that only the seniors would speak. So it was very rare to have a junior or a sophomore to say anything. Well, Barry got up that morning and decided to let his class have it. And he told them his mother was only doing what mothers were supposed to do, was check on things, and that if they wanted to complain, well, why don't they come to him directly instead of sneaking his sneakers? Mrs. Bday told me the story. She said at the end of his little tirade or whatever it was, that there wasn't a dry eye in the building. So that's what made me realize I had a very special son. I'm proud of you for your being a very special son. I'm proud of you for being a special husband, father, and friend, for being a special brother to a very special sister, for your love of truth and justice, and for your strong social conscience. I love you, Barry.